Bonjour. Hello. That's it. I've done my best to be in the colours of St George.
So nice. Hello. Hi. Welcome. So, how is it since you come? Did you a little bit settle?
Là-bas, où nous allons, on est en train de regarder 5 hectares. 5 hectares, où il y aura le logement des enseignants.
National School of Casablanca. I would like to present to you our heartfelt condolences. We are so sad to hear about your loss. The Duke of Edinburgh will be missed.
It has a handful of events such as World Book Day, the English Language Day, and of course St. George's Day. Some of our Year 5 and 6 students are doing a presentation on St. George's Day.
Thank you very much to you at the school and to Mr. El Fahidi in particular for welcoming, inviting us today. My wife Sophie and my colleagues Karim and Bushra from the British Embassy are very honoured to be here, young people. And he also promoted dialogue between people with differences to try to find ways of resolving those differences. He was a great inspiration to many of us. So thank you very much for noting that sad moment, and I hope we are all able to consider the positive aspects of his legacy after all these years. So thank you very much indeed. I'm so looking forward to seeing some of your colleagues performing for us.
George became a Roman soldier, but he disagreed against how Rome treated Christian people badly.
St. George's Day used to be a national holiday in England.
Hark! More knocking. Get on your nightgown, lest occasion call us. And show us to be watchers. Be not lost so poorly in your thoughts.
To know my deed, it were best not know myself. Wake Duncan with thy knocking.
Bring him away. Mine's not an idle cost. Duke himself or any of my brothers of the state cannot but feel this wrong, as they're their own. For in such actions may have passage free, bound slaves and pageants shall out statement be.
Very much indeed. Thank you for celebrating this connection with St. George. Thank you for researching St. George, because I bet you've now learned more about St. George than you knew beforehand. He's certainly an inspiring character. So thank you for your inspiration. I'm really excited to start. The relations between our two countries are important for both of us. They're very good. They're very long-standing. Our royal families have had connections for over 800 years. Can you believe it? So it is one of the oldest relationships in the world. At the same time, and your question is absolutely right, we don't feel, either on my side, on the British side, or on the side of the Moroccan government, that we are yet taking full advantage of all that we have between us, in both culturally and economically. And I'm really glad to say that we are embarking on a new era between us of developing both our economic relations and I'm being wrapped in my own flag, and our cultural relations as well. And being here today in Casablanca, I'm visiting all 3 British schools in Casablanca. Here we are at the British International School, and it's a sign of the way that cultural connection, which starts at a low level between people in our 2 countries, is developing all the time. Britain is becoming more relevant to many people in Morocco. The use of the English language is helping that. Today we've launched the results of a study which shows that more and more young Moroccans see English as an important
language of the future for Morocco. So we are, if you like, we are going with the flow. We are following the demand and wanting to create more and more that is relevant. As a diplomat, you can easily say, I want to sell my country and this, that. But in fact, what we want to do is to build on this enthusiasm we have in both our countries for each other, and to create more and more value for each other. As Britain is embarking on a new era, having departed from the European Union, here in Morocco we see a great future for this relationship.